Alright, so this is my 2004 SVT Focus, and when I first bought this Focus, the ignition cylinder was locked up and I couldn't get the key to actually cycle. It was just in there, but I couldn't actually turn it. And the annoying thing was it was stuck in like an off position. This cylinder has to come out when it's not in off. You know, you can't just sit there and off. You have to turn it to the accessory mode to get it out of there. So if you can't turn it, then you have to drill it. And so if you look at here, you can see where I drilled. You'll notice that the key is a little bit offset, and if you just drill in here, it'll cut through all of the little locks, and once it does that, then you can turn the barrel over. You can turn it over to accessory like that, and that's when you can pull it out. And so obviously you take all the trim pieces on the top and the bottom of the steering wheel off. I think even the kick panel has to come off. But anyway, once you get that off, what you need to do is come in here and push on this little dot right here, this little button. And once you get pushed on that, you can actually free the cylinder from the ignition. Want to be careful with this ring right here. So now that this is out, you can see the little button you're pushing right here. This is the button. And so if you take this little snap ring off, you can get inside here, and I'll show you what few pieces remain. Okay, so now that I got the cylinder just sitting here, you can take a snap ring pliers and come right here, pull that off, and then the guts of it come out. And so you'll see that this one here is really mangled. Obviously it had a drill run through it, but that's what you're doing. You're trying to shear off the end of all those little sliders. And so if you were going to replace this, you would come in here and replace all these little keys so that you can buy a kit that makes it so it matches whatever key that you have physically, and then you put it back together. But in this case, I mean, how many people can even drive stick anymore? Plus they need the chip key, plus it's what, a $2,000 car. I'm not worried about it. So I just took all the keys out and all the chunks of the keys out, and it just is like a dead cylinder. You know, you could run it with a screwdriver if you wanted to, but the issue is that it won't have the right chip, so it'll just crank. So anyway, that's what I did on mine. Alright, so now to get this back in, you just take it and kind of match the stuff up. Right like that. And then push it in. And now it's in there and works like it should. So anyway, hopefully that helps you if you get in a jam or this thing breaks.